I'm going to check out the PRX-600 Phenyx Pro mixing console. Let's get it out of the box. First thing in here is the power cable. Right on top, the owner's manual. This is really nice. All metal build. Very nice. Show you what it looks like on each side here. On the back, you got the power button along with power cable input. And one thing that's interesting about this board is this cutout right here, where you can actually prop your phone up while you're using the board. So interesting feature. Works either way. Kind of cool. Another thing I really like about this board is that it can be used as an audio interface with the USB straight into your computer, as well as it can even record straight to a USB stick, which is pretty sweet, I've got to say. Let's take a look around the board. One thing that's nice is that channels 1 through 4 all have included phantom power. Channels 5 and 6 are combined there, which is pretty typical. You got your main left and right XLR outputs, auxiliary send, headphones, and here's your control panel for if you are recording or playing Bluetooth files there. Down here, you've got your 7-band graphic equalizer, 16 DSP effect bank. There's your levels for the left and right channel. Here's the controls for the effects bank. Headphone volume, left and right main volume. And then you've got all your typical controls for each of the channels over here. Gain, individual 3-band equalization, along with your effects and monitor and main volume. So typical stuff, really well put together, I've got to say. Man, I was not expecting it to look this awesome, to be honest. Like, I figured it would look nice, but this is really just wow. Yeah, Phenyx has really outdone themselves, because I've seen really nice stuff from them before, but this is just next level. There we go. And then screw it on, because this is not coming out. Absolutely not. And I've got to say, for being an all-metal build, it's got a nice heft to it, but at the same time, this isn't just way too unmanageably heavy. So you've got the nice benefit of just a nice solid with some weight, but not too heavy equipment here. I will check back with you in just a moment. All right, so I've been messing around with this board for a few hours now, and I've got to say I'm just as impressed with the performance as I was with the initial wow factor with the really nice presentation and extremely solid build quality when I first pulled it out of the box. Everything I threw at it, it handled just fine. The audio comes out loud and clear. All the controls work just as expected. I really appreciated and utilized actually the ability to record straight to a flash drive. That worked fine. I'm more of an audio interface person myself. So while I appreciate that's a feature, honestly, I'll be using it mostly as an audio interface in regards to the USB jack. Either way, I appreciate the feature. Bluetooth audio also works just fine. I didn't have any connectivity issues, and the quality did not appear to be degraded in any way. It sounded great to me. Plenty of effects here, so if you're an effects person, this board has you covered, no doubt. One thing I will say is that these knobs here, and this was the same with the last Phenyx board I tried as well, these do not have a defined catch at the 12 o'clock position. So keep in mind, if you're using this board in the dark and you can't see what you're doing, you are gonna wanna really keep an eye on the fact that you can't just feel 12 o'clock. Not at all a deal breaker, just keep that in mind. Also, power cord is a little bit short. It's a really high quality power cord though, so I will say, even though you're going to need a extension cord with this, I appreciate the trade-off of I'd rather have a high quality short power cord than a really low quality long power cord that's just going to cause problems down the road. So they definitely had the right idea here, and I don't fault them for that. Other than that, like, there's really nothing negative that I have to say about this. Those were just a couple things I wanted to mention. Everything else, just rock solid performance with this. And I found myself over and over just wondering how this costed as little as it did. This is shockingly good. And once again, this phone holder area, like, that's pretty cool. So I really appreciated that. And yeah, I would say that this board is going to get you by, whether you're a professional that just needs a few channels, or you just want to have a really nice audio interface, or even just an amateur person not looking to spend a lot of money. This has got you covered. Like, it's excellent for the money, and I honestly don't think you're going to find a better package for the money. Hopefully you found this helpful, and thanks for watching.